Howdy, Dark Secret Place here at the campus of Cal State University, Bakersfield, Antelope Valley. So it's C-Sub-Bav. But I'm not here to become a roadrunner. No, 20 years ago today, one of these made a big mistake. Or did it? You see, the NATO air war over Milosevic's ethnic cleansing in Kosovo was underway, and Belgrade was very much in the crosshairs of NATO. Several significant targets, the Ministry of Defense and things like that, had been hit. But the official story was that a relay station military communication building in Belgrade had been identified by either the Defense Mapping Agency or rather misidentified by the DMA and identified by the National Reconnaissance Office. There was some confusion because the building that was bombed, because one of these took off from Whiteman Air Force Base, the only mission that originated from the continental United States in that entire air war. One of these left Missouri, refueled in the air 3 times just to get to Belgrade to hit the wrong target. Or did it? Because that target turned out to not be a military relay station, supposedly, but it was the Chinese embassy. And this is something that has defined American-Chinese relations ever since. We don't know it, but to the Chinese, what happened in Belgrade 20 years ago today is as fresh in their memory as yesterday was. Here are the circumstances. The first combat loss of a F-117 stealth fighter had happened just a few days before. The aircraft came down after the pilot ejected in a field in Serbia. Well, the Yugoslavian-Chinese military relationship was pretty close at that time, and the Yugoslavians immediately turned over most of the wreckage to Chinese intelligence. Chinese intelligence, in turn, trucked it back to Belgrade to their embassy, and they put the parts that they felt were significant actually in this 4th or 3rd story office in the corner of the Chinese embassy. Well, as luck would have it, or rather bad luck, the mission that this aircraft had, flying all the way from Missouri just to bomb one building and then accidentally bombing the Chinese embassy, not only did they accidentally bomb the Chinese embassy, they accidentally bombed the actual room that, as it turns out, was Chinese intelligence. 2 of the 3 casualties in that incident were military intelligence officers. Presumably, all the wreckage of the F-117 was destroyed as well. I mean, it was supposed to be, or was it? The Chinese have maintained to this day that we're lying. President Bill Clinton said it was a mistake. It was a mistake. And that we meant to bomb a Yugoslav National Army command and control center. It was just a mistake. The maps were wrong. I didn't have sexual relations with that Chinese embassy. You know, the standard credibility that Bill Clinton brings to a situation. And the Chinese have known ever since then, as if they're standing on firm ground, that it was an intentional mission. Like I say, this was the only mission in the entire air war over Kosovo and Serbia that originated from the United States with a B-2. And so you can decide for yourself, was it intentional or was it not? But it was on this date, the 7th of May, 1999.